My beloved brothers and sisters, pause for a moment and listen to this as if it is the last reminder you will ever hear. There will come a day when your entire life will be reduced to one thing. Not your wealth, not your status, not even the number of years you lived, but a single decision you made at a moment you thought was small, a moment where no one was watching, no one was judging, no one even knew what you were about to choose. But Allah knew. And that one decision will either stand for you or stand against you on the day when nothing can be hidden. Imagine standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and realizing that everything came down to that one choice. The message you sent, the sin you continued, the prayer you delayed, or the step you took back toward Him. And the most powerful part is this: you are still alive, which means that moment is not in the past. It is right in front of you. So ask yourself now with complete honesty, if this was the decision that defines your akhirah, would you be ready to make it? Because today we are not talking about many things. We are talking about one decision that can change your entire akhirah. My beloved brothers and sisters, understand this deeply. The most powerful decisions you will ever make in your life are not the ones people applaud. They are not the ones that get attention. They are not the ones that are seen by others. They are the decisions made in complete silence, in moments where it is just you and your Lord. There are moments in your life where no one is around you, no eyes watching you, no one to question you, no one to stop you. And in those exact moments, your true relationship with Allah is revealed. Because when the world is absent, only your sincerity remains. That moment when the sin is easy, when the opportunity is open, when your heart begins to justify it, telling you that it is small, telling you that it does not matter, telling you that no one will ever find out, that is not just a moment. That is a test written specifically for you. And Allah reminds us clearly in the Quran, وَهُوَ مَعَكُمْ أَيْنَمَا كُنْتُمْ, and He is with you wherever you are. Reflect on this, not just with your mind, but with your heart. When you are alone in your room, Allah is there. When you are about to commit something you know is wrong, Allah is there. When your hand moves towards something forbidden, Allah is there. So the question is not who is watching me. The real question is, do I remember who is with me? Because there are people who fear being seen by others, but they forget that Allah sees everything. And there are others who could be completely alone, yet their hearts tremble because they know their Lord is watching. These are the people whose hidden decisions become their greatest success. And listen carefully, when you choose Allah in that unseen moment, when you walk away from something you could have done, when you close that door, when you stop yourself even though no one would ever know, that one decision is not small. Allah gives us another powerful reminder. يَعْلَمُ خَائِنَةَ الْأَعْيُنِ وَمَا تُخْفِي الصُّدُورِ. He knows the deception of the eyes and what the hearts conceal. Meaning even the glance, even the thought, even the feeling you hide inside, Allah knows it completely. So imagine when you control yourself, not just your actions, but even your gaze, even your thoughts, even your intentions for the sake of Allah. How valuable is that decision in His sight? My dear brothers and sisters, some of the greatest people in the sight of Allah are not known to the world at all. They have no fame, no recognition, no audience. But they have a secret with Allah, a private struggle, a hidden obedience, a silent choice they keep making again and again. And that is what elevates them. So do not underestimate those quiet battles inside your life. Because every time you choose Allah over your desire, you are rewriting your akhirah. Every time you say no to sin, when it is easy to say yes, you are building something azim for your future. And one day, when you stand before Allah, you will see those hidden decisions standing in your favor, shining with light, speaking for you when nothing else will remain. So ask yourself honestly, Who are you when no one is watching? Because that person is the one whose decisions will shape your entire akhirah. My beloved brothers and sisters, there is a decision that is heavier than any other decision you will ever make. A decision that can erase years, transform hearts, and completely rewrite your destiny. And that is the decision to return to Allah. Not tomorrow, not someday, not when life becomes easier, but now. There are people listening to this, carrying a past they are ashamed of, mistakes they replay in their minds, sins they feel have defined them, moments they wish they could erase. And slowly, without even realizing, they begin to believe something dangerous, that they are too far gone, that they are not worthy anymore, that Allah will not accept them. But listen to me carefully, because this belief itself is a trap. Because Allah speaks directly to you in the Quran with words full of mercy, words that break every barrier between you and Him. قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Say, O my servants who have transgressed against themselves, do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Do you understand what this means? Allah is not speaking to the perfect. He is speaking to those who have gone too far, to those who feel broken, to those who feel lost, to those who feel ashamed. And He is telling you, do not lose hope in my mercy. So who are you to think that your sins are greater than His mercy? Who are you to close a door that Allah Himself has kept open for you? My dear brothers and sisters, the decision to return is not about being perfect. It is about being sincere. It is about that moment when your heart softens, when your eyes fill with tears, when you say quietly, Ya Allah, I want to come back. Even if your voice shakes, even if your heart feels heavy, even if you do not know where to begin, that moment, that decision is beloved to Allah. And understand this deeply, Allah does not look at how far you went. He looks at whether you came back. There are people who lived years in sin, years in distance, years in heedlessness. But one sincere return, one night of truth, one decision to change, turned their entire life around. Because when you take one step toward Allah, He comes to you with mercy beyond your imagination. And listen carefully, the danger is not in sin itself. The real danger is delaying your return, saying, I will change later. I will fix myself someday. I just need more time, because you are not promised that time. And every delay hardens the heart a little more. Every delay makes the return more difficult. Every delay distances you further from the one who is waiting for you. So do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait until you feel ready. Do not wait until your life is in order, because you may never feel ready. Return to Allah as you are. Broken, tired, confused, imperfect. Come back with sincerity, not perfection. Because Allah does not reject the one who returns. Never. And imagine this, standing on the day of judgment and seeing that all those years of mistakes, all those sins you thought defined you were erased because of one decision, the decision to return. So ask yourself now with honesty, if Allah is calling you back right now, why are you still delaying? Because one sincere return, one decision made with truth in your heart can change your entire akhirah. My beloved brothers and sisters, there is a decision in your life that you repeat every single day without even realizing it. A decision that quietly shapes your thoughts, your habits, your qalb, and ultimately your akhirah. And that is the decision of who you choose to keep close to you. You may think your friends are just people you talk to, people you laugh with, people you spend time with to pass the day. But listen carefully, they are far more than that. They are influence, they are direction, they are a silent force that is either pulling you toward Allah or slowly, gently, almost invisibly pulling you away. because no one remains unchanged around people. You absorb their words, you reflect their habits, you begin to normalize what they normalize, even without noticing it. A joke today, a small compromise tomorrow, a slight delay in your prayer, a sin that once felt heavy now feels normal. And before you realize it, your heart is no longer where it used to be. This is how the change happens. Not suddenly, but slowly, quietly, dangerously. And Allah gives us a powerful reminder in the Quran about the consequences of companionship. Al-akhillau yawma'idhin ba'duhum li ba'din aduwwun illa al-muttaqin. Close friends on that day will be enemies to each other except the righteous. Reflect on this deeply. The same people you sit with today, the same people you defend, the same people you feel you cannot live without, on the day of judgment, if they led you away from Allah, they will not stand with you. They will not help you. They will not save you. Instead, they may become a reason for your regret. Imagine standing there and realizing that the people you chose over and over again were the very reason you lost your way. That their influence, their words, their lifestyle slowly distanced you from your Lord. And now they cannot take even a single step of your burden. My dear brothers and sisters, this is not about hating people. This is not about cutting everyone off. This is about awareness. This is about asking yourself honestly, who is shaping my heart? Who is influencing my decisions? Who am I becoming because of the people around me? Because there are people who remind you of Allah without speaking. Their presence softens your heart. Their words increase your awareness. Their lifestyle inspires you to do better. And then there are others who make sin feel normal, who make you laugh at what should make you reflect, who pull you into environments that weaken your connection with Allah, who slowly, quietly take you further away. And the most dangerous part is this: they may not even realize it, and neither do you until it is too late. That is why one decision to stay or to step away can change everything. I know it is not easy. Walking away from people you have history with, people you care about, people who were once a big part of your life is painful. It feels like you are losing something. But sometimes what you are actually doing is saving yourself. Because not every loss is a loss. Some distances are protection. Some separations are mercy. And sometimes Allah places discomfort in your relationships. So you wake up, so you realize, so you choose better. Listen carefully. You do not need many people. You need the right people. People who remind you to pray. People who speak truth even when it is uncomfortable. People who help you become a better servant of Allah. Because one sincere friend can bring you closer to Jannah. And one wrong influence can take you further than you ever imagined. So ask yourself now, if the people around you today were the same people you stood with on the day of judgment, would they help you, or would they become a source of regret? Because your circle is not just your present. It is shaping your future. It is shaping your Akhirah. And one decision to choose who stays close to you can change everything forever. My beloved brothers and sisters, after everything you have heard, after every reminder, every truth, every reflection, you are not just listening anymore. You are standing at a moment, a real moment, a moment that may look ordinary on the outside, but in the sight of Allah, it may be one of the most important moments of your life. Because right now, you are not being asked to understand. You are being asked to choose. And there is a big difference. Many people understand what is right. They know what they should do. They feel the truth in their hearts, but they never act on it. They delay. They hesitate. They tell themselves, I will change later. I will fix myself soon. I just need a little more time. And that is where they lose everything. Not because they did not know, But because they did not decide, my dear brothers and sisters, guidance is not just in hearing. Guidance is in responding. Because the truth is, your life is not changed by what you know. It is changed by what you choose. And today, you are being given a chance that many people never get. A chance to stop, to reflect, to turn, to decide. Because there are people who plan to change. People who said tomorrow. People who thought they had more time, but their time ended before their decision was made. And now they would give everything for one more moment like this. One more chance to choose differently. One more opportunity to say, Ya Allah, I choose you. So do not underestimate this moment. Do not treat it like just another video, just another reminder, just another passing thought. Because it could be much more than that. It could be the turning point of your life. The moment your story begins to change, the moment your heart begins to wake up, the moment your direction shifts toward Allah, and listen carefully. You do not need a perfect plan. You do not need to fix everything at once. You do not need to become someone completely different overnight. All you need is one sincere decision, one honest step, one real intention. Maybe it is the decision to pray on time. Maybe it is the decision to leave a sin you keep returning to. Maybe it is the decision to return to Allah after a long distance. Maybe it is the decision to change your environment. Maybe it is the decision to clean your heart. Whatever it is, do not delay it, because delay is one of the greatest traps. Delay makes you feel safe, makes you feel like you have control, makes you believe that tomorrow is guaranteed, but it is not. And every time you delay, the heart becomes a little harder. The motivation becomes a little weaker. The fursa becomes a little further, until one day the opportunity is gone. So act now, not when you feel ready, but even if you feel weak, not when everything is perfect, but even when everything feels messy. Because sincerity is not about perfection, it is about truth. It is about choosing Allah even when it is difficult. And understand this deeply. One decision made with sincerity today can outweigh years of delay. One moment of truth can erase a lifetime of hesitation. One step toward Allah can open doors you never imagined, because Allah does not look at how long it took you. He looks at whether you came back. And when you choose Him sincerely, He chooses you. He supports you. He guides you. He opens paths for you. He replaces your struggles with ease. He fills your heart with a peace you cannot explain. But it all begins with a decision. So ask yourself now, not tomorrow, not later, but right now. What will you do after this moment ends? Will you go back to what you were, or will you become someone new? Will you continue delaying, or will you finally decide? Because one day you will stand before Allah and everything will be clear. No excuse, no delays, no second chances. Only your decisions. And among all those decisions, there will be one that changed everything. Make sure it is the one you make today, because that decision may be the reason your entire Akhirah is saved. My beloved brothers and sisters, there is something about decisions that many people do not fully understand. A decision does not end when the moment ends. A decision does not disappear when the situation passes. A decision continues. It travels with you. It writes for you. It builds for you, even when you forget about it. And one day, it will stand in front of you, complete, undeniable, and fully real. Because every decision you make becomes part of your record. Every choice becomes part of your story. Every moment becomes part of your Akhirah. Allah reminds us in the Quran with a powerful truth that should shake the heart. فَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ خَيْرًا يَرَهُ وَمَنْ يَعْمَلْ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ شَرًّا يَرَهُ. So whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. Reflect on this slowly. Not a mountain, not something big, even something as small as an atom will be seen, will be counted, will be brought back. That message you sent, that look you allowed, that prayer you delayed, that moment you chose Allah, that time you turned away from sin, that quiet act no one knew about. Everything is written. Nothing is lost. Nothing is forgotten. My dear brothers and sisters, this means something very powerful. Your decisions are not temporary. They are eternal in their impact. You may forget a moment, but your record does not. You may move on from a choice, but your akhirah is being shaped by it. And that is why one decision is never just one decision. It is a seed that grows. If it is good, it grows into light, into reward, into ease, into something that benefits you even after you leave this world. And if it is harmful, it grows into regret, into darkness, into consequences, into something that follows you even when you wish it would disappear. There are people who made one sincere decision, one moment where they chose Allah, and that decision continued to benefit them for years. It changed their habits. It changed their environment. It changed their direction until their entire life became different. And there are others who made one careless decision, one moment where they followed their desires, and that decision opened doors to more mistakes, more distance, more darkness, until they no longer recognize themselves. This is the reality. Decisions multiply, they expand, they shape who you become. So do not think it is just one time. There is no such thing, because one time becomes a path, and that path becomes a destination. My beloved brothers and sisters, imagine this: standing on the day of judgment and seeing a small decision you made years ago still bringing you reward, still elevating your status, still benefiting you. Or imagine the opposite: seeing a moment you ignored, a decision you took lightly, now standing against you, now weighing on you. Now something you wish with everything you have that you could go back and change. But you cannot, because that day is not a day of decisions. It is a day of results. So what do you do now? You act while you still can. You decide while the door is still open. You choose while the opportunity is still in your hands. Because right now, you are planting seeds with every choice, with every action, with every moment. And one day, you will stand in front of what you planted. So ask yourself honestly, if your decisions today continue to grow, continue to follow you, continue to shape your akhirah, where would they take you? Because one decision is not just a moment. It is a beginning that can lead you toward Jannah or away from it. And the most powerful part is this: you are still writing, you are still choosing, you are still able to change. So make your decisions count, make them sincere, make them for Allah. Because the decision you make today will follow you forever. My beloved brothers and sisters, there is a moment that is coming, a moment no one can escape, a moment that no wealth can delay, no status can protect, no excuse can erase. A moment when everything you relied on in this world will no longer be there. No friends, no family, no supporters, no audience, no distractions, just you and your record. And on that day, you will not be asked what you intended to do. You will not be asked what you planned to change. You will not be asked what you were thinking of becoming. You will be shown what you actually chose. Allah describes that moment in a way that should make every heart pause. وَوُضِعَ الْكِتَابُ فَتَرَى الْمُجْرِمِينَ مُشْفِقِينَ مِمَّا فِيهِ. And the record will be placed open, and you will see people afraid of what is inside it. Imagine this scene. Standing there, your entire life laid out in front of you. Every decision you made, every moment you thought no one saw, every action